Hello everyone, this is Mary from Athena's Bibliotheca, and today I'm going to do a recommendation video. The concept for this type of video, I can't pinpoint exactly which video I've watched that gave me this idea, but I know other people have done similar, if not exactly the same thing before. I just thought it would be a fun time, so I wanted to do it. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is setting one of my Spotify playlists on shuffle, and whatever song comes up, I'm going to find a book to recommend based on that song. And we're going to do it for a few songs. I'm not sure how many yet. When I thought about doing this video, I got super excited. So let's get started. Song number 1. It's gonna be Would've, Could've, Should've by Taylor Swift. I got the perfect song for Would've, Could've, Should've by Taylor Swift. The book I'm going to choose for the song that first came up is A Dowry of Blood by S.D. Gibson. I think it's perfect. If you never looked my way, I would have stayed on my knees, and I damn sure never would have danced with the devil. If you never touched me, I would have gone along with the righteous. If I never blushed, then they could have never whispered about this. And if you never saved me from boredom, I could have gone on as I was. But Lord, you made me feel important, and then you tried to erase us. Like, tell me it's not perfect for this book. Like, God rest my soul, I miss who I used to be. The tomb won't close, stand glass windows in my mind. I regret you all the time. Like, it's beautiful and I love it, and it's perfect for this book. Anyways, let's go to the next one. Apparently we're just gonna have a bunch of Taylor Swift songs. Today was a Fairytale by Taylor Swift. Okay, I think I got one, and I think I can stretch it, but it might not be perfect. I'm gonna choose Grim and Barrett by Juliet Cross. Specifically these lines. Can you feel this magic in the air? It must have been the way you kissed me. Fell in love when I saw you standing there. It must have been the way. Today was a fairy tale. Clara pretty much falls in love with Henry when she first sees him standing in the distance, so I think it fits. It's another Taylor Swift song. I'm sorry. It's You Belong With Me by Taylor Swift. Okay, I think I figured one out, and it's hilarious, so I can't not do it. Okay, I'm choosing Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. And don't think of it as Aileen talking to Rowan, but think about it as Rowan talking to Aileen, and it's so much funnier. I'm going to do some spoilers for the series, so just so you know, she just got out of her little relationship with Kale. She ran away. She's not doing that great. She says, and you got a smile that can light up this whole town. I haven't seen it in a while since she brought you down. You say you're fine. I know you better than that. Hey, what are you doing with a girl like that? If you could see that I'm the one who understands you, been here all along, so why can't you see? You belong with me. I remember you driving to my house in the middle of the night. I'm the one who makes you laugh when you know you're about to cry. And I know your favorite songs, and tell me about your dreams. Think I know where you belong. I think I know it's with me. I love it. I can't This song is now for Rowan and Aileen. I can't help myself now. The next song is For the Dancing and the Dreaming by Erutan. Okay, that took me a second, but I think I found one that I am going to choose. I choose The Sun and the Star by Rick Riordan and Mark Oshiro. This is a newer book by Rick Riordan and Mark Oshiro, and it's based in the Percy Jackson universe. So you pretty much have to read all the stuff before it to read this. I mean, you might be able to get into it without reading the past ones, but I wouldn't suggest you do that because there's a lot of like background information you don't get in this that if you didn't have would lessen the impact of some of the stuff that goes on in this book. It's really good. Show you the lyrics that made me think of this. This book is about Nico and Will and their journey to places not so pleasant. Let's put it like that, so there's no spoilers, or as little spoilers as possible. It says, I'll swim and sail on savage seas with ne'er a fear of drowning, and gladly ride the waves of life. I mean, your mighty words astound me, but I've no need for mighty deeds when I feel your arms around me. That's so sweet. Through all life's sorrows and delights, I'll keep your laugh inside me. I'll swim and sail savage seas with ne'er a fear of drowning. I don't know, I just think it would be cute for them to have this song together. So we're keeping it, and I love it, and it's perfect. If you know what they go through in that book, you would agree with me. The next song is Love You Like the Movies by Anthem Lights. This is going to be interesting. Okay, I think I found one. Geekarella by Ashley Poston. In this story, there's a girl named Elle who is obsessed with this show called Starfield, and she even runs a blog about it and stuff. They're making a remake for this show, and the leading guy character she doesn't like. They end up meeting, blah blah blah, Geekarella, Cinderella themes ensue, that kind of deal. It's really fun, it's a good time. But let me talk to you about the lyrics of this book and how I think it's correct. Just keep in mind she's obsessed with one show, and the guy is going to be the actor in that show. Same old chick flick 18th time, halfway through, look at you, smiling like you always do. And I can't help but stare, cause suddenly it hits me. As much as you make believe, I want this to be your reality. Make it look like you. And if you'll be my leading lady, even though I may look crazy. But here right now, with you somehow, the kind of love they write about is the kind of love that I'm starting to feel. And in case you forget where we've been and what we did, I'll write it all down, read it out loud, again and again. I think it's cute, and I think it's perfect for Elle and Darian. So let's get the next song. The Great Divide by the McClain sisters. Okay, let me think about this one. Okay, I just thought of one, and I think it's perfect. It's Sailor Moon by Nakio Takeuchi. I don't know if you know this about me, but you might if you saw what my books look like on the manga shelf. But I love Sailor Moon with my whole being. So there's that. Sailor Moon is like a quintessential magical girl read. So if you like magical girls and you've never heard of Sailor Moon, I don't know how that's possible. I really just don't know how that's possible if you like magic girls. But there's a very strong friendship bond in this story between all the Sailor Scouts. So that's what I'm basing this recommendation on, and I think it's perfect. It says, I never knew I lost you till I found you, and I never guessed how close you were to me. In the story, there's something that happened in the past that separated all of the Sailor Scouts. So I think that's perfect. And together we're facing the world, doing things nobody's done before. I mean, they're Sailor Scouts saving the world. And if you'll be there beside me when I falter, then whatever comes I know, we'll take it all in stride. I'm on your side. Like, they're always together, they're always trying to help each other out. And like when someone's being doubtful or whatever, there's someone there that's encouraging them. Sailor Mars, not so much to Sailor Moon, but we get what we can get. And once I found the connection, I was like, I can't pass this up. I have to recommend Sailor Moon. So now we're gonna go on to the next song. The next song is No Body, No Crime by Taylor Swift. And actually, I'm gonna have a recommendation that I can't tell you why, but if you read this book, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I recommend it. Because the specific part I'm thinking of that just makes me smile to recommend this book is at the very end of the story, and it's a spoiler. So I can't tell you why I recommend this book, but just know that it fits perfectly with this book. House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. If you know, you know why No Body, No Crime fits this perfectly. And I can't tell you why, but just know that is perfect. Okay, let's go to the next song. Okay, the next song is Hate Me, Nico Collins. This probably would have been good for A Dowry of Blood too. I have to choose something else, so give me a minute. Okay, I thought of a good one, and it's great. It's great. This song goes with Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. Okay, Brutal Prince is the first book in Sophie Lark's Brutal Birthright series, which are mafia romances. And the first one is an enemies to lovers arranged marriage type situation. Either this one or Bloody Heart are my favorite in the series. This one is legitimately enemies to lovers because they're both trying to kill each other, and it's great and I love it. So this song is perfect for them. You always get your way, guess it's written in your nature. You know everything to say, just as long as I'm in danger. I know that I'm stupid, I make a mistake and repeat it 1,000,000 times, but it's better to see your familiar face, even though it's been killing my mind. These thoughts, they got me conflicted, but it's too late now, I'm addicted. It's so insane the things we do in the name of love. Like, I guess it's not 100% perfect, but I think it fits well enough. So, Brutal Prince is my recommendation for this song. Go to the next one. The next song is Could Be by Mandi Sagal. I gotta think about this one. Okay, I'm gonna go with maybe the cop-out answer for this song. It's kind of country. It is country. And so I'm gonna choose Flawless by Elsie Slover. And if you were anywhere on romance Instagram or romance book community anywhere, you've probably heard of this book, and I guess I'm part of the hype. Let's go over some of the lyrics so that it will be even easier to see why these two are connected. This seat ain't taken, but it could be. It's got your name on it, baby, if you want it. You can call it what you want it. Call it. I'm not trying to change your plans, but I could be. You ain't making a move, but you should be. Been looking at you, looking at me, and I can't help but think that we could be. We're not dancing, but we should be. So if you want me, boy, you got me. Come on, honey, lay it on me. 'Cause we could be. I don't know. This is the closest I could come to. So, and reading the back of it, it's very close. You think I would be better at this one because I just read it not too long ago. I think it fits. We're gonna go with it. Alright, this is going to be the last song. The last song is Strange Sight by KT Tunstall. And yes, this is a Tinkerbell song. And I'm not ashamed. Let me look at it for a little bit though before I answer. Okay, I have the perfect one. It's perfect because it's Tinkerbell. It's a Tinkerbell song from a Tinkerbell movie. But I can't help myself. I have to choose it. And I'm gonna choose Six of Crows by Lee Bardugo. Yes, am I choosing a Tinkerbell song to recommend you Six of Crows? Yes, I am. Because Six of Crows is everything. And it's perfect. Okay? So I'm just going to read you some lyrics that makes me think of Six of Crows, but specifically it makes me think of Kaz and Inej. So Inej, in my head, Inej is singing this to Kaz, okay? In my head. You have a cold heart, you're reckless and distant, but I'll be persistent, I will understand you. How I'm drawn to the danger, I'll reach out my hands to you. Do you long to be left alone? Set apart with a heart made of stone. Let me help, let's begin. Let me learn, won't you let me in? If you're caught in the shadow, then turn around. Lost in the darkness, you will be found. If you hear my voice, follow the sound, 'cause I'm here to guide you home. Those lyrics are perfect for Inej and Kaz. And I'm just so happy they came from a Tinkerbell movie. This was a great way to end this video. I love this book, and I love Tinkerbell, and now those two things are connected in my brain, and they can't be unconnected. I don't care what anyone says. This right here is genius. Okay, it's perfect and I love it so much. So that is all of them that I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll be able to do this again because it was fun. Some of the songs were a little tricky and hard to find a book for, and then other ones I was like instantly, I know exactly what book I want for. The last one is definitely my favorite comparison. I plan to make more videos, but I make no promises that you will ever see them.